I do, but I don't. Just grab this. That should do. Really, because my tea is growing cold and I'm fucking bored out of my mind. So I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna go ahead and start. Why not? And also because the more time I spend playing video games and streaming is the less time I spend contemplating ordering a pizza. God, why was my first sip like lukewarm and then the rest of them are like hot? Fire up. Neat. I've acquired fire, I guess.
Carl Faubert sought information for a living. That is to say that ever since he returned from Korea, after having served with the armed forces, he had been working as
I
a
got the money for pizza. I might do it because
William
then I get
Hamilton,
the
a rich
free
industrialist,
pizza.
had gotten in touch with him regarding a simple vandalism issue. Nothing to write home about.
But also, like, I think my stomach
Not
might
worth
be upset.
hiring a private
I
eye
don't know
either, just so he can drive for hours on rough roads. But that's how it had always been. The client pays,
Client pays,
gets it
Carl
done.
gets it done. Okay, so how much control do I have?
They had
over
set up to
this
meet
car?
at the general store, his client's
A
business.
good amount.
Well,
Not all
actually,
of it.
the entire village had William Hamilton's name written all over it.
Well, let me completely and totally crash the car. Is it still loud? Okay. Let me see what I can do. Okay, what if I absolutely fucking neuter it? How does it sound now? What happens if I crash my car and talk at the same time? You still hear me? Even over the sound of me slamming my car into trees? Okay, if he starts talking again, let me know if his voice is too loud.
When the roads were bad, muddy,
Oh, there
or
he is.
snowed
There you
in,
go.
it was customary around these parts to close them
I
off.
get to talk over him, not him
But
talking
it was
over
also
me.
customary to ignore those signs entirely and
Fuck
drive
that
there
random
anyway.
Canadian voice actor. Jesus, what the fuck is the sensitivity on this game? Aha, I have acquired a empty bottle. It does kind of look like those like Cabela's Alaskan adventure hunting games, doesn't it? Okay, hold up. I gotta... Okay, so I got a whole fucking inventory. Roll options. Gonna nudge that down a bit. I wanted to control horizontal versus vertical sensitivity, because like looking up and down is like way faster than need be. This'll do. This is functional at least. Locked. Or it's not locked. Pincher, fire starter, fire starter. I thought this was like a detective game. It's a survival game. What is it with Canadian survival games? There's this and The Long Dark got added to Game Pass, I think within like a week of each other, I want to say. Also, two things. One, why did I leave my truck running? Two, why does it sound like a fucking lawnmower? Okay, so I'm just supposed to be like opening up the bridge, or I wasn't listening to the narration, obviously. Manistan, it will be good. Alright. Cool. That's one hell of a flyer. Just, it will be good.
Hamilton never mentioned a road-blocking barrier. Why was it needed here in the back of Beyond? That would, however, be a mystery for another day. Carl had waited long enough for someone to come and raise it. Hamilton is waiting for Carl in the general store. It was time
Question,
for
is
him
that
to get
my
down to
voice in the
business.
narration, or do I have, like, a narrator narrating everything I do? I guess I left my truck running because I'm coming back to it now.
William Hamilton enjoyed a lavish country house built in the very heart of the northern forests, not too far from here.
Gotta
The
bump
local
up my
populace
volume
was
a bit.
divided when it came to the affluent man.
because the
Some
radio is
saw
like
a
slightly
wealthy
louder
philanthropist
than the
dedicated to improving the region's economy.
narration.
Others an aging Englishman who would do anything to further his fortunes. And those ones hated him enough to go on about scheming against him.
Hey, Woobies.
Hamilton had recently acquired a few local businesses.
Driving around
But the
Canada,
last straw
doing
was the
whatever
reopening
fucking
of a mine,
investigation
which
shit.
gave rise to a
Supposed
wave
to be
of
doing.
protests and threats from the Cree people. Given these circumstances, Carl reckoned that a good number of people must be feeling compelled to oppose Hamilton in one way or another. So
Okay,
far,
so
only the industrialist's house had been a target. But
am I
soon
very
enough,
quiet?
Carl thought, the target would become the man himself.
Why? Okay. Alright. Let me just get in a quick car accident real quick. Wonder if there's a way to bump up my volume specifically. I don't know why I seem quiet.
Carl needed to get out of there. The cold and the pain required urgent care.
Health. Pain. Brain. Fire. Stuff's bad. Good. I don't know. Kona. Cool. Thanks for the title card. Okay, so what's my goal here? Yeah, I can sprint.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Damn,
The
dude, you took
driver
out the
had
whole
taken
bridge.
off. It was still best to check it out and leave nothing to chance. Carl needed help.
A locked iron box. Can I crouch? Is there a crouch button around here somewhere? Boom. Ooh, I don't like that. I do not like that. The fucking crouch button is left bumper. Night. It's
This
a little
deep in the
janky.
country, his last hope was to find an abandoned garage or a farm by the roadside. His life depended on it.
Oh, thanks for informing me that I'm going to die if I don't find a farm. I spent forever digging around in some random person's car. Oh. Game won't let me walk that direction. Okay. So do I take this path? Ah. Heat sources prevent Carl from freezing to death and save the game. Okay, good to know.
Even better than he had hoped. Carl Faubert had succeeded once more, and was now on his way to new adventures.
I succeeded? Oh. Oh, it's like Minecraft. Nice. I have a flashlight.
Carl, ever diligent in his work, always carried his log on
I
him,
have a log.
in which he scribbled down thoughts and leads alike during the course of his investigation.
Camera. A very, very old camera. And I cannot start a fire. I'm missing wood, I guess? I don't fucking know. A little confused. Game kind of just chucks you into it, and it's not like my brain is running at 100% anyways. Game's like, here, figure things out, and I'm like,
Cold
I'm able to figure
turned
things
into
out.
pain. Carl needed to find someplace warm.
Carl needed to find someplace warm. Is it perhaps inside of this building? Because I don't fucking see anywhere else to go. Oh, okay, yeah, I need a log from out here. Can I just keep taking logs? Oh, okay. My inventory's full now. I can't take too many logs. Also, why is it like Carl's inventory, not my inventory? I'm just the sentient fucking fungus at the back of Carl's head that's controlling him. Not actually Carl. Also, I already finished my tea and I could not be more disappointed. Very mediocre. Okay, so now that I'm warm, what should I do? Is there... Am I supposed to do something? Go somewhere? Like, let me know if there's something I'm fucking missing. Let me know if I'm just a fucking dumbass. Because I have no fucking clue what's happening. Oh, do I need to put like the chains on my tires? Is that what I need to do so I can like drive my truck out of the snow? Yep. He needs to heal his wounds and warm up his body. Okay, how did I access my inventory before? Consumable, first aid kit. Okay, let's go. Honestly, I don't know a lot of people from Texas that would be like, oh yeah, a pile of chains. Yeah, you put those on your tires for when you're in the snow. I don't know practically anybody that would just immediately think of that. That's such a fucking Canadian thing to just be like, oh, the obvious answer to finding chains and having your car stuck in the snow is that you would put the chains on your car. Like, obviously that's the answer, clearly. What else would it be? Wow, your Xbox has like a 20-second delay then. That's pretty fucking bad.
Spread out on a few acres of untouched forest, bellowing caribou, everlasting snow, and undefiled lakes. The Manistan region was no tourist hub. It was said to have been populated for millennia by Cree people, and ever since the industrial era, by the metal mining industry.
Yeah, this is very much a Canadian game.
The truck was running
It
on
shows.
fumes. Good thing that the general store was close by.
Is the general store close by? No, the other vehicle was trapped under the bridge. And then the driver fled. So like the bridge we went under when we were in the accident like collapsed on the other car. At least it seems like that was the case. And then the driver just fucking bolted for whatever fucking reason. I don't know. And so far the game certainly hasn't had any interest in explaining anything. I will put some wood in my truck. And let's throw some matches in there, because I don't know, why not? I got some bottles. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why I'm doing this. Is it because I'm a dumbass? Probably. Probably.
Something fell to the bottom of the box.
Well, thanks for that, narrator. Informing me of every time anything I do does something. Thing's locked. I want to steal your shit. I'm playing a video game. Let me fucking loot everything. Everything is mine.
A milkman had to drive by every week to fill the bottles.
God
Fresh
himself
milk
cannot stop
indicated
me.
A recent visit. A milkman had to drive by every week
Yeah, I
to
know
fill
about the milkman,
bottles.
okay? I want to steal the bottles.
Fresh
Let
milk
me take
indicated
shit.
A recent visit.
Go inside and... Oh.
Carl had no trouble recognizing his employer. He had been killed. There was no need to be a detective to figure that out.
Yeah, no
Only
shit,
a
narrator.
detective could have noticed that the killer had to have been very close. That the fatal blow had been given before the victim even realized.
Narrator's like, you didn't need to be a detective to tell he's
An
fucking
explosion
dead.
suddenly occurred outside.
Oh no. An explosion. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. This is my immediate reaction in real life to fucking shit breaking. No thanks, I prefer my beer cold. Cool, throw it out in the fucking snow then. You're in fucking Canada. It's not hard to get your beer fucking cold.
Maintaining
fucking
his composure,
Christ.
Carl recalled something from his military
I'm not
training.
keeping my composure. I almost pissed myself because there's
Always stay away
fucking
from populated
wolves, I
areas.
guess. I thought it was
Wait,
just dogs.
Was it
I didn't
about
get a good look at
bears?
him. I was kind of busy panicking. Okay.
Carl was no electrician, but he could identify a wiring problem when he saw one.
Why is the wiring broke? Like, I'm sorry. Carl might not be an electrician, but I've done electrical work, and I know wires don't just spontaneously fucking explode. Cash register instructions. To open the cash register, punch the price, 2 numbers minimum, press sale, turn the crank 2 times, punch the machine if it doesn't work. Neat. That's how I fixed just about everything. Electricity turned off. High voltage. Turn off. Turn on.
The note explained that the garage and the store couldn't be supplied with electricity at the same time.
Okay, so I'll turn garage off. Electricity from power line. Oh, okay. Okay. It wasn't the generator that exploded, it was a power line, it seems like. Fire starter. I'll steal that. Now that the game will let me steal things. I needed some kind of tool to fix the generator. And also, there's still a corpse here. I'll, deal with that later, though.
What could be inside that envelope? Carl was taken aback. He knew this address.
Did I know
It was
the
said
address?
to be the address of the P.O. box for the Canadian Secret Service.
Canadian Secret... Canada has a Secret Service? I mean, I guess, yeah. It makes sense for Canada to have a Secret Service, but also just like... What? Never did it, like, come to my mind that Canada would... The place is a mess. Thanks. Real fucking insightful shit. No thanks, I ate too many of these in Korea. Beef... Says beef jerky, okay. It's some game called Kona, and to my knowledge, it's a fucking Canadian game, which is why I keep making fun of Canada. And why I'm not gonna stop making fun of Canada. You cannot pay me. Actually, you could pay me to do most things, including stop making fun of Canada.
The whole village owed some money to the general store. Carl was far more interested in the bunch of nearby addresses he had just gotten his hands on.
Okay, so I need to punch in a number. And then punch the sale button, and then it opens. Ho ho! I am smart boy, not dumb boy. Okay, you can't open the drawers over here, I don't think.
Carl knew that Gilles Lachance was in charge of the general store. That made him one of Hamilton's employees. A very angry employee, as Carl could plainly see.
Up to? Sure. Give me gas, I guess. Not 100% on what's happening still. I'm a little more on board than I was at the previous spot where I was just kind of fucking confused. Until I remembered.
A radiator without power is as good as a wood stove without logs.
Huh.
The pumps wouldn't surrender their divine nectar so easily. In
The
all
pumps
likelihood,
wouldn't...
they had to be switched on from inside the store.
Yeah, I switched them on from inside the store. Oop, something fell over. Tools, tools, tools. I need tools to fix the generator. I think that was what I needed. I regret turning on that radio. I immediately regret having to listen to those 10 seconds.
Staring intently at the controls won't be enough to make that lift budge. The poor thing was out of power.
So I must need to raise the lift for whatever reason. I don't know why. If the game's gonna let me do
Rona
it...
was stuck under the lift.
Ah.
Notwithstanding Carl's imposing stature, car lifting wasn't part of his skill set yet.
Yet. But it's like, car lifting wasn't part of his skill set. Yet. Ooh.
The murder weapon. What was that doing there, Carl wondered. Hamilton must have been determined to keep some information secret to post this key. Shame he got unlucky. Everything made sense now. Poor Hamilton's denunciation was interrupted, and he figured it would be best to lock everything up.
As a citizen of Her Majesty and the
send
free
the key
economic
to his
chambers of the world.
correspondent.
Shut up! I'm trying to
He would
read.
receive the box later on. Clever, but not enough. That's what happens to ordinary people playing spy.
Okay, something. Guy was talking to the Secret Service, I guess. Yeah, we'll deal with the body in the room later. Can I read it aloud, the letter? Yeah, I could do that. I'm well past that, but yeah. If I run into another letter, I'll read it aloud for you, so you can know what it says. Okay, so it's a bunch of P.O. boxes. I don't think I can open these. Also, I probably don't need the flashlight anymore.
Jumping from that height was akin to tempting death. Perhaps that man on the snowmobile had seen enough of this world already.
Same, snowmobile man. Same. Okay, please stop. Okay. Okay, it seems like I turned the pump on and then back off. And then it might not have had power anyways. Oh sweet, now I can refill my truck. I'm just gonna yoink the gas from this guy, pay no mind to me. Guy's dead, he doesn't need the money anyways.
Carl knew straight away where to find the infuriated Gilles Lachance. Any good investigation
Gilles
would have to
Lachance,
start
okay.
there.
Apparently I have to deal with a Frenchman. I'm not a thief. Guy's dead. Dead people don't need their things. We've already verified this. There. Electricity from generator. I'm not a thief. I only steal from dead people, therefore I'm not a thief because dead people don't need things. Okay. Now, this is a terrible idea. I'm absolutely going to activate this lift while there's a pile of shit on the front of the car.
At long last, the crowbar was within Carl's grasp.
I don't know why
Surely it
I...
would come in handy at some point.
Surely it would come in handy at some point, yeah. I don't know what that point is, but I guess the game just really wanted me to get a fucking crowbar. Which, okay. I feel like this might be one of those situations where it's like, the old Monkey Island adventures and shit. It's like, oh, if you didn't stop off and look at this other area, grab the squid, you wouldn't know to put the squid on this guy to make him go to the bathroom to take his pants off. And you can steal his belt for this other thing. I hope that's not the case, but it might be. Oh, are you talking about the narration? Like, every time I do anything, the narrator's like, I'm very glad he got the crowbar. He might need that later.
Carl felt that the
This.
store and its surroundings still held their secrets, and he didn't like to miss out. Carl was used to strange phenomena, but a chunk of ice like this, as if an iceberg came out of the ground?
Nice.
Was a
Got a
first.
picture of some ice.
Prince? Carl found a surprise at every turn. Was the camera faulty, or was it a possible lead?
Yeah, I don't know what's up with the narration. It's clearly like an artistic thing.
Carl wondered what the hell could that thing be. It looked like a man fossilized
Whoa.
in ice.
Hey, what's going on?
All of a sudden, Carl felt like he was pulled inside a world of dreams. A
What the
cold,
fuck?
unknown dimension. Somehow,
What the
self-control
fuck is
was
happening?
slipping from his grasp.
Hey, yeah, when the fuck did this game go from like a Canadian investigation to some weird,
To all
strange
appearances,
fucking...
this was a hunting lore. Or better yet, a war diary.
Ah, here we go. Here's a mysterious journal I just found. The beast enjoys long slumbers. Its sanctuary seems impregnable. Ice is everywhere. I need to exercise patience and wait for it to come out, to think like a hunter. So you're not a hunter. The beast often invades the settlements bordering the lake. It terrorizes the white people. So you're not a white people. Good to know. They never see it coming, but they feel its presence. A cold dread grabbing at your innards. The beast excites the wolves, makes them more aggressive. One attacked me. I had to cut its throat. The blade digging into its flesh made the sound of a taut wire. The beast is getting closer to the villagers. It moves at night, bringing heavy snow and strong gusts of wind along with it. I tracked it to no avail. I do not know the white man frozen in ice, but I do know this. It is the work of the beast. Its attacks curdle the blood of its victims. White men know nothing of this force of nature. I touched the ice imprisoning the white man. I saw things, but I do not understand them. Page 2. It was as if past and present were one, or as if I was a spider, and with my 8 eyes I could see backward and forward simultaneously. This beast This creature is not of this world. I must find the beast again, and if necessary, eliminate it. Stab it. Murder it. Sounds like one of the Kree people, because they've mentioned the Kree people like 3 or 4 fucking times by now.
What could these engraved numbers mean? A fresh path suddenly appeared
I didn't
before
even fucking
Carl.
read the numbers. Is that a 3 or an 8? I want to say it's a 3. Yeah, I think you're right. I think 739. I think that's a 3. It's a little hard to see. And also, what the fuck is up with this weird trippy dream sequence? Game didn't give me really any hints that this was about to happen. Okay, this looks like my truck.
Carl
Ow.
had that feeling you get when you immerse your frozen hands in hot water. What happened? Now
Hey,
at
can we-
least he knew who the unfortunate man petrified in ice was. Gilles
Can we
Lachance,
knock off
the
with
general
the
store's manager
whining? It's
himself.
gonna give me a fucking headache. Like, Jesus
Had to be
Christ.
the worst parking job ever. Who was Carl to judge, though? It may be
That
customary
had to be
park like that around these parts.
the worst parking job ever. It's obvious he fucking crashed. You crashed 5 fucking minutes ago. Oh, who is Carl to judge? He's not one to judge. He crashed just as poorly. Right, next time I see weird ice and men frozen out in the wilderness, I'm not touching it. It's gonna give me a fucking headache if it keeps whining like that. Can I function with the door? I'm gonna have one last look around the general store. There we go. Oh, another brochure. Quebec's Klondike. What make is my truck or his truck? Yeah, they look like the exact same truck. I think they might have used the same model for him. Here, let me go look. Chevrolet. It's a Chevrolet. Nice. Yeah, let me get a good shot of this. Let me get a good shot. Let me get something good in there. Hell yeah. Let me see. Is he smirking? He looks almost like he's smirking. The place is a mess. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. And I definitely was a broken clock. How convenient. Sure. Thanks, I prefer my beer cold. Again, Canada. You could just put it in the back of your truck, and by the time you got to your next destination, your beer would be cold. Oh, a health kit. But I gotta, you know, telepathically slide the ladder across the room. Oh, I can climb the ladder now? Or a bottle of sherry wine. Okay. Weird, but okay. Wonder if there's anything else like that where it's more shit I can find. See if that's first aid kit, cigarettes. Okay, cigarettes will decrease my health but increase my brain. I don't remember what that stands for. Gun, flashlight, crowbar, journal, map. Is there a reason I have a gun? Fires, log, fire starter. Those logs seem to be quite heavy. I might put them in my truck. They seem to have a weight limit, which I have just now discovered. I'll be honest, I'm not usually one for like...
Carl felt a chill down his spine and had a terrifying realization.
Nice, let's put a call on this guy.
If Hamilton was dead, then who was going to pay him?
Yeah, if no one's gonna pay me, I would just fucking go home. Just fucking call the cops and be like, hey, found a dead body. You can interview me or whatever, but like, you know. Want to mention, it's a corpse. I didn't do it, but there's a corpse. Wasn't my fault. Alright. Now I need to leave. Also, do I ever turn off my truck? Right, do I have... Okay, hold up. I gotta get out of my truck so I can check my journal, apparently. Investigation. Hamilton's murder. The crash. A cold mystery. The weather is cold. Hamilton's murder. My client is dead. Everything's gone wrong. Investigate hypotheses. Immediately trace back the chain of events. Hamilton wants to send a very confidential denunciation letter to the Secret Service in Ottawa. Planning on sending the letter inside of a lockbox and to send the key separately. It's cumbersome, but he's doing what he can. Something throws him off when he's in a hurry. Yeah, apparently I can't look at this while I'm fucking in my truck. Oh, there's a sketch of me, though. Carl Fahlberg. Sex? Man. I like that fucking Hamilton's sex is male, but mine is man. I'm a man's man. Look at my beard. I'm a private detective. But I don't have a Texan accent because I'm from Montreal. What do people from Montreal sound like? Mildly French? Off-brand French? As the chance went to the doctors. Now I need to know if the doctors saw Giles. I know how to lead the perfect investigation. Ah, what? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's one way to zoom in. Didn't expect I would just like mash my face into the book. That kind of caught me off guard. I love the fucking, I love that I taped that sick crotch shot picture into my fucking book. Secret Service's address. Address to the Secret Service. If I remember, this whole thing's more intricate than it seems. getting rid of the murder weapon by putting it in a mailbox really the best way? Most likely won't be any prints on it. Most likely. I'm not going to check it for prints, but I've already also manhandled it, so it doesn't really matter by this point. I would have paid to see the postman's face when he found it, though. Cool, I'm glad that's what you're thinking about when we're investigating a murder. I don't know the chemical process in which pictures reveal invisible prints. I have to say, it looks entirely supernatural. Saw some very weird ice that seemed to be lit up from within. Strange vision I got when near the ice is puzzling. My investigator brain keeps focusing on a small detail that may be pointless. A necklace with numbers. That doesn't seem pointless at all. Okay. That did not give me the information I was looking for, by the way.
I wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
I'm like standing next to my truck. What, do I need to go and like stand inside or something? I can avoid the slight amount of cold. Okay, so I guess I have to go down that road to my left. I can't. Oh, whoa. Oh, okay. Whoops. Right. I tried to pull left trigger to zoom in, but that's the reverse button when you're in the truck.
Carl was beginning to know the store and its surroundings like the back of his hand. The Seeker had saw it.
The Seeker had saw it. What the fuck does that mean? Also, let me fucking check my map. Okay, so I'm going down the right road. I don't know how I got on this road, but I'm on the right road. Also, this is completely reasonable. Just, you know, driving full speed across this rickety bridge while checking my map. No big deal. This is how you drive. Oop. That was my stop. Look, I don't want to step out yet. I gotta get to the doctor's office. Or his house. Or whatever. As soon as the game loads, at least. There we go. Doctor! I need a doctor! Help! I don't know why I need a doctor, but I do. Wow, thank you, game, for telling me where I am. You were very subtle about it. I'm quite impressed. Yoink. Okay. What is this? What does this achieve? What is the purpose of this? What does this do? Aside from amusing me, what does this do?
There should be a law forbidding doctors from falling sick.
Yeah, because a law would prevent doctors from getting sick. Medical emergency in town. The doctor there is sick. I'll be back soon. If he dies, I won't be returning. I'll have to replace him. Why would you not return to your house, even if the doctor died?
In spite of Dr. Beaupre's goodwill, the place didn't look much like a physician's office. It could easily be mistaken for a sewing shop.
Matches. Isabelle Beaupre. Bupri. I don't fucking speak any of that French shit. Fucking French. Also, does this guy have like a stack of logs around or something? Please use the other door. A little late to tell me that. Tape. What is this? Lantern. I don't know what good a lantern will do me when I have a flashlight, but okay. It does not seem to have a wood pile out here. But he does have logs here. Okay, that works. That's exactly what I needed. So I'm getting rather cold. Also, I kind of feel bad for Canadians. If this was actually how you guys lived in the 80s, like, fuck, dude. Don't have, like,
The good
heating in your
doctor,
house through electricity and
flanked
stuff?
by his beautiful spouse. Pure happiness, captured on cardstock.
I never did quite catch her name.
Carl
The men called her
recognized this
Lori.
woman's soulful
She had a
pride.
neck wound. There was so much
Was
blood.
it Dr. Beaupre
The bullet
who
had done
hit
a
him
lot of
head-on at the
damage,
village
probably
border?
hitting the cerebellum. It was hopeless. She had a cardiac arrest. I believe that would just be she had cardiac arrest. Or I guess a cardiac arrest is correct. I don't fucking know. I don't know why I'm stuck on this. The men had found her like this, they said. I doubt it. But in a small town like this, it's usually best to turn a blind eye. I've been told to step back from sending out the death certificate. The whole thing sickens me.
Doctors used light-reflecting frontal mirrors to look inside the patient's cavities. That was a bit unsettling. But back then, it was pretty much always the case with medicine.
Back then. Why is it saying back then? That would just be now, wouldn't it?
Someone had lost a few liters of blood here. Carl's first thought had been a lumber accident, someone's hand cut by a saw, or a hunting accident. In any case, whoever had lost all this blood couldn't have
Yeah,
gone
I'll keep
far.
that incredibly dark
Perhaps they were
picture.
already dead.
Why not? Earth doesn't look this big from here. Doctor is apparently fascinated by history. Store in a cool, dry place with a constant temperature, they said. Is this not a cool, dry place? First aid kit. Nice. Well, I have not been injured in a while. Okay, hold up. I need this. I can't fucking see shit. Chamber pot.
For Carl,
Gross.
inspecting it wouldn't further this particular investigation.
Good. Because I don't care if it wouldn't fucking further the investigation. I would ignore it. Communist Manifesto.
Communist Manifesto. Only a few years ago, this type of allegiance meant prison time. And even at present, the Western world was very wary of the Soviet threat. Why would the doctor own such a book?
Why would the
Nobody
doctor
kills a
own
rich
communist
patient to start a
like
revolution.
propaganda?
It didn't make any sense. He had to dig deeper still to understand.
Attach wire to what?
Luckily,
Why?
that was Carl Faubert's specialty. For the one-eyed, or for other vision problems,
Eye patch.
the eye patch was the way to go.
Man, I haven't found shit here. Anything down here? No. Fill up bottle. I don't know what that would
Carl
do,
got
but
the
sure.
trembles as he imagined the excruciating pain that kind of scalpel could no doubt inflict. Within these miserable walls,
Like,
patients probably felt more like in a slaughterhouse
when locking a
than
door
in a
isn't
doctor's
enough.
office.
Oh, it's boarded up. Okay. Two matches. Patch wire, like I don't know what that is. I don't know why I would do that. But I think oh, no, I have my crowbar on me. I was about to go back out to my truck. Can I not? Can I not use my crowbar on this? No? Shut up! No, no crowbar? Okay, fine. Fine. Here's something out. Okay. And seem to go in the window. Okay, that. Oh, okay. Was that the door that was boarded up? Was just the door that leads outside, I guess. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. This door just leads outside again. Okay, but what? Did I find anything here? My nightmare, a scale. Ha 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 ha. Like, is there anything I found here that let me know where to go next? Like, I genuinely cannot remember or think of anything I found here that would help me. The young woman. The file seems incomplete. Who is this Cree woman? Didn't know she was Cree. I didn't see anything about that in the thing. Everything points to a certain death, but no death certificate. I'm no doctor, but I know fresh blood when I see it. Someone bled profusely in this office. Yeah, it's a doctor's office. Less than 2 days ago. Nothing weird about that. Unless... Am I missing something here?
The good doctor, flanked by his beautiful spouse.
What?
Pure happiness, captured on cardstock. Carl recognized this woman's soulful eyes. Was it Dr. Beaupre who had hit him head-on at the...
Oh, there's more files here. No medical explanation can explain why old Rosary is still alive. Sylvie bettered. All of her symptoms point to the same root cause. She's pregnant. He thinks the husband's not the father.
There was no doubt that the doctor and Hamilton knew each other very well.
William Joseph Hamilton. Chronic foot pain. Rich. I'll cure him of that one day. Okay, is there... Again, is there anything in here that... Also, I wanna drop a little subtle something on you here. So up at the top it says unknown woman. It's like Lori. Like, why would you call her unknown woman and not just say Lori's file? I don't get it. And when you bring it up here, on the right hand side it says Lori's file. Or lore. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know how to pronounce words. Yeah, I don't see anything of importance in those files. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for here, and if I'm just like missing something and I'm stupid, or if I'm not stupid and the game's just not really giving me any guidance here. So I feel like I'm not getting any guidance, but I might just be a dumbass. It would not be the first time. Nor will it be the last. Well, back to my truck, I guess.
Carl
I don't know what
felt like
else
he
to
knew
do.
the doctor now. His belongings had spoken lengths about him. But what Carl had heard worried him.
What Carl had heard worried him. Like, I don't know what I learned. Nice. I'm glad I can't listen to music and look at a map at the same time. Where am I supposed to go and what am I supposed to do here? You literally can't look at the map and listen to the radio at the same time. The radio pauses when you pull out the map. Why the fuck? Okay. I'm gonna go back into the clinic. I'm gonna stand next to the fire. I'm gonna look through my journal. Okay, so the case of vandalism, blah blah blah. An accident happened, there's the box already. Okay, I knew I'd seen the girl from the car somewhere. The same picture was at the doctor's office. I need to figure out what this all means. The reckless driver that almost hit me and caused me to crash was a fugitive fleeing the scene of the crime where they killed Hamilton, it seems like. Okay. My client is dead. That again. It's never good to disclose communist ties in a small village like this. Isabel's picture being in the reckless driver's car suggests Dr. Dupree has something to do with all this. All that's left is to figure out his exact role. According to the doctor's medical file on Hamilton, the two men seem to get along pretty well. The file seems incomplete. No death certificate. A wretched man, misery runs on him. Think he was being stalked by wolves. Nice. Yeah, I have no fucking clue where to go from here. Less than zero idea. Yeah, no clue. Right. I'm gonna look around the building a bit. There's a dock here. Got some supplies on it. I don't think there's actually going to be any, like, investigation stuff here. But seriously, like, I don't know where to go from here. So I went to the clinic, I looked around. I found out about some Cree woman that had been, like, to the clinic. Seemed to be, she was shot, suffered cardiac arrest. I think that was her that suffered cardiac arrest. I might be mixing up files. But she bled a bunch. No death certificate. We don't know if she's dead or not. She might be dead, she might not be dead. Seems like if she did die, that'd be a great way to piss off the Cree people. Have them, you know, all up your ass. Wolves. Wolf tracks. This is what I was looking for, basically. I had wondered if I might see wolf tracks again. They seem to be related. Looks like they start at the beginning. Clinic, come around here. Knock over the trash can. Carry around through the underbrush. Out here. Set of human footprints that goes back the other way. Do they follow along? Hmm. They don't seem to go through the underbrush. They seem to stop here. It almost looks like someone ran one way, turned, like, saw the doctor's office, then spun 180, ran the opposite direction. It is definitely what it looks like. Honestly, also, I'm just gonna say it right now, up front. Oh, I'm a absolute fucking dumbass, aren't I? Those are my footprints. Yeah, those are definitely my footprints. I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, that was unrelated to what I was gonna say, but yeah, I'm a fucking dumbass. Like, unrelated to what I was gonna say, but I'm definitely, absolutely a fucking idiot. But no, I was gonna say, I don't know why this game has survival mechanics.
Carl wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
Up, Carl. We're investigating. If I start to die out here in the cold, I don't fucking care. Man, how far do these paw prints go? It really does seem like they just keep going. All the way from the clinic, all the way out into the ass into nowhere. Got a tent here. Oh, hello, wolf. How are you? There. Now you don't have to deal with the cold anymore. Fucking complaining ass bitch. Meat. I've acquired steak for some purpose. I don't see anything of importance in this tent. Seems weird to just have a tent in the middle of nowhere, but I'm pretty sure it's just here for the fire, so I can like warm myself back up to keep following the footprints. Speaking of which, where do they go? Go like here. Do they end here? It sure as shit seems like they just end here. I don't see anything else leading past here. Well, that was a waste of my fucking time. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Like, the first set of wolf prints led me to, you know, like, tripping balls. The second footprint led me to a steak. There's one steak in a cooler. Really? 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 You're gonna do me like that? Guess I gotta follow them back to go find my truck. My truck on the map? I sure fucking hope it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh. So, it seems like when I find people, their names be marked on the path. Hamilton's house is all the way up to the north. There's the Doctor, Bloon, Lamothy, Beddard, Roy, Chance. Who did I need to go talk to? Like, who was... There was someone important I needed to talk to. Dr. Beaupre, or Bupper. Dr. Booper. Seemed to need to talk to him. And then Giles LeChance. There's LeChance on here. The chance is next to the general store. The doctor went into town. Is that up there? Or is that like a whole nother place? I don't know. I do not know. I'm just mad these wolf tracks didn't lead to anything. They led absolutely nowhere. I gotta go back, get in my truck, drive back to LaChance. See if I can find that guy and talk to him. He seems to be the one that knows something. He was like a manager at the general store. And so he has some kind of knowledge. Oh, great, lovely. Well, at least it didn't go far from my truck. Chasing after some wolf into the fucking woods, thinking it'd lead to something cool since it did last time. That's what I get for trusting a fucking video game. Trust no one and trust nothing. 'Cause this is what you get. You get let out into the woods. Ah, yes. My truck. Finally, home sweet home. Glad I never turned it off. Now that I think about it, I guess I kind of get why they had it to where you never, like, turn off your truck. Right. There, turn off the radio. Because out here in the winter, like, if you turn off your vehicle, you're gonna have to, like, let it start and you gotta leave it idling. It just started back up. It's when the engine cools down like it does. I don't know what it actually physically does to an engine, I just know it's not good. That's why they got the whole, like, car penis thing. Where you got a little cable hanging out the front of your car. Oh, there's a tree on the road. What the fuck? Okay. Alright, to the general store then. And go around. There. Okay. Should be on my left. Somewhere. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh, car penises, yeah. I got the little fucking, look at cables. The cables, like, dangle out of the front of the car, and they look like dicks. But it's so you can, like, plug your car into the wall. And then whatever is attached to the fucking cable, I don't know. I've never actually physically seen what they do to it. It heats up your engine block. For your battery? Why does it heat the battery? I figured it would heat the engine block. Apparently I'm wrong. Battery will freeze and pop? That sounds fucking awesome though. Sounds fucking sick. I want to see a battery pop. You fucking cold? It sounds cool. Oh. Yeah, cracking isn't nearly as fun as, like, exploding.
The air was freezing, right down to the bone.
Ooh.
The otherworldly ice had struck again.
Hey, don't do this
The
to me.
woman's
No,
hopes
no,
and
none of that
dreams
buzzing
were
sound.
frozen in eternity.
Please don't. I'm gonna avoid touching that guy for as long as I can to avoid that fucking sound. I don't think the game's gonna let me really, like, avoid it. It's really, really obvious that, like, that's... They're repainting the whole house. That's definitely what the game wants me to do. The game wants me to stop talking about car penises, and it wants me to touch that guy. Nope, nope. I'm out, fuck you. Just raid this guy's fridge.
Cold, and the stew inside wasn't cooked. It's likely that poor Giselle was slow cooking it before she got snapped. What a waste.
What a waste of the person that died, or the pot of stew?
You'll find the record player only to find the record
some article about the store.
Box. The general store, along with several more infrastructures in the area, had been acquired by wealthy industrialist William J. Hamilton. Perhaps the village should be rechristened Hamilton.
Box full of Harlequin novels.
A mess. Clearly, there was some major revamping work underway here. The place looked barely habitable. Beautiful.
I love that the buzzing sound is continuously there.
Bound together by the chains of conventional love.
This does not improve the situation by just ignoring that. Ooh, +5 cigarettes.
The cross looked after a marriage's well-being and served as a motivator to uphold the priest's sermons calling for more little worshippers.
I mean, I have a cross hanging over my bed too, but you know.
Guilty pleasures on the other.
I thought it was the other way around.
Indeed, the Lachances were still part of the God-fearing generation.
I didn't know that. Is that the right way up? I thought the two side bits on each side went on the bottom. Apparently I'm wrong. Been lied to.
A nice white coating would restore the room to its charm of olden days.
Cool.
Many boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the Lachances had just moved in.
Wow. How much detectiving did you have to do to figure that one out?
Many boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training.
Looks like they don't like the look of this
that the
place,
Lachances
clearly.
had just moved in.
Okay. Bertrand Lachance, 1948. I don't know what fucking year it is. Like, that truck looks like 80s-ish, but it's clearly not. I've yet to find a clock that works.
Carl felt a cool, tingling sensation in his back. Another vision took over him.
Oh, God. Fucking hell. Are we not with the buzzing and the visions?
Something was hidden under the stairs.
Okay. Something's hidden under the stairs. This doesn't look terrifying at all.
The man grabbed his rifle. Carl felt a sense of dread in him.
I'm grabbing my gun. I'm grabbing my mallet. I don't know why I thought of that. And then he looked at a picture of himself and thought, yes, that's me.
Perhaps their spousal relationship had been cooling down lately.
And he's like, fuck you, wife, I'm leaving. I got things and people to go shoot.
It seemed like secrecy was commonplace in this house.
And the wife was hiding stuff. Okay, cool.
The veil was lifted, and he was back to reality.
fucking noise?
A reality in which Giselle, Gilles' loving spouse, was motionless, frozen in ice.
Ah, fucking Christ. Okay. Mother once told me when I first met Giles, or Gilles, that I hadn't picked the brightest bulb with a lot. As the years fly by, I'm seeing the truth of her words. I married a dumbass. Always trust your mother's wisdom. That blackmailing scheme's a prime example of Giles' brightness. He's like a small dog. He thinks he's bigger than he actually is. He growls, genuinely thinking he's scary. I don't know why I went for a Texan accent there. Like a really drawn out garbage version of my own accent. But everyone knows he can be pushed aside with just a little kick. He truly believes he can blackmail Hamilton, the big boss himself. It's gonna be a long time in hell before my poor Giles can manage to... I keep going southern. I do not for the life of me know why. It's true that Hamilton would still have to figure out the combination to the safe where everything is figured. His father's first initial, followed by 3 numbers I had engraved behind his pendant. Can't believe Giles has trouble sleeping. He will flail his arms and legs in his sleep. I told him the blackmail business will be hard on him. I'm shaking as I write this. I cannot believe I've taken part in this tragedy. I haven't done anything. Why do I feel so guilty? Poor girl, she was so young. What? Who was so young? The mystery woman who died? Please don't buzz. Okay, thank God.
Carl had seen that kind of safe before. With its double-layered security system blending letters and numbers, its code couldn't be broken by the common burglar.
Well, I am no common burglar. Oh, I am fancy burglar. Oh, I didn't succeed. No? What the fuck? Hold up. Journal. So it's Giles LaChance. Putter. Poor Giles can't even remember the 3-digit combination, so he turned to ice while waiting for her husband by the window. Oh, okay, I'm an idiot. I'm good. I figured it out. B 739. Ho ho, I'm not the average burglar. I am dumber than the average burglar. Compromising document. William Hamilton is a crook. He's been blackmailing everyone in the village, myself included. Like the infamous Seraphine Poudrier. In this document is proof of every bribe paid by Hamilton to the federal authorities in regards to the acquisition of his damn mine. Nice. The fact that he used his henchmen to instill terror within the village will not sway the tribunal down in Montreal. The fact that he's been bribing government officials surely will. I can already picture it. Making the front page. Sorry, I had to like swallow in the middle of that sentence. The English are all the same. We will prevail. Man, fucking English and French are always pretending like they're better than each other. You both suck. Both suck. Hamilton's not only a crook, but a murderer. Ooh, bold allegations. I do not believe in his remorse. I firmly believe he will pay for his crime. Do not believe in native magic, but something, something, something. I wish I had finished reading that sentence. Let's say there's a section somewhere where I can... Documents, there we are. Gross. Why is it... Gail's wallet, Doctor's notebook, file, Communist Manifesto, article about the store, Cassell's diary. There it is, compromising file. Why is it a fucking radial menu? I do not believe in native magic, but I do believe in their vengeance. Oh, that's fucking boring. That's a lot less interesting than I thought I was. Also, why am I so crouched? Okay. Where to next?
Looks like the holes in that puzzle are there to stay.
I mean, there's only like 3 pieces on the table, but there's definitely more than 3 pieces missing. Oh, there's a couple other pieces on the other side, but I still feel like she doesn't have all her pieces there. I think she might have an incomplete puzzle. Man, is there anything worse than like finishing a puzzle and there's like 2 pieces missing? The worst. The absolute worst. Okay, I'm tempted to look for wolf tracks. I'm real tempted.
The Polaroid, Carl's long-standing and faithful ally, had seen its share of husbands caught red-handed cheating. There's always something out there waiting to be snapped away.
That picture doesn't really do anything. I also do not need a flashlight. It's down the stairs. Leads into the woods, it seems. Where I'm gonna start freezing and then get trapped on a loading screen. My hand's stuck out. I think I just fucking killed a man. I'm questioning. Ooh, there's more tracks of ice though. Okay, what if I take like a wider shot? For that reveal footsteps. Yep.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Okay, but I'm like busy. So stop being cold. More wolf tracks, more ice. Oh. He was running back to his house. Yeah, he came from the general store. Went running off this direction. If you continue to go down this path, following a bit of the ice. Yep. Okay, so I guess, did I follow the wrong clue or something? I followed the doctor's note clue. Or whatever, I actually don't remember where or when I got that clue. I just remember reading something about Giles and the doctor. If you just keep following this path, it leads you here. So is there a way to check? Okay. Trying to see how cold I am. See if it's worth stopping to reheat. I think I'm just gonna make it back to my truck. Okay. Now where to? I found Giles' wife. Really? Okay, fine. 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 Get out of my truck. Out of my truck, all the way back up to the fucking house. Open the door. Light a fire. Now while I'm heating up, I'll check my map. Okay, so there's Bedard, Roy, Bloon, Lamathy, Blaze. And there's Hamilton's home. I'm trying to think of where I should go next. Should I go up? Because I could go to Hamilton's home. I could see if there's anything there, but it's one hell of a drive. Or I could check some of these other local houses and see if there's anything going on there. We've got like Roy and Bedard's house. Bedard sounds like a name I know. Let me check my clues. Okay. Especially his luxurious hunting lodge somewhere north of Chibangun. Whatever that word is. His mind's probably upset the Great Spirit. Sure. Meeting him at the general store. Should investigate some window smashers and I end up with a dead body on my hands. An accident. I've been this shaken up since Korea. So, Dr. Dupree, his late wife's picture was in the car, I think. I don't really know. Strange visions. So the chances were hiding things. Like, I'm trying to make a connection to see if I can figure out where to go next. There's an address in Ontario, but I'm pretty sure I can't go back to Ontario. So Dr. Dupree has something to do with it, because Isabel's picture was in the car. Okay, for sure. Apparently the wife might have convinced the guy to murder the homeboy. Blood. Bullshit. That's me. Hamilton's dead. That guy's also dead. Cassell's dead. Don't have biographies for anybody else. So old Rosaire is someone that's been mentioned, but don't really know anything about him. I guess I'll go to his house. Seems like as good a lead as any. Oh. Okay. Apparently first aid gets way a chunk. I might end up depositing some stuff in my truck. What does equipping a stake do? Nice. God, I just picked up that fucking steak that I just slapped on the ground. That seems sanitary. Okay. Let's get to Old Bro Sayre's house, because it's the only one that any of my clues have mentioned so far that I haven't already investigated. Or should I just go to someone else's house? Because they're like right here. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna go to this guy's house. Curious to see if this situation with everyone like freezing is more universal or if it's a more limited thing. Like, I don't know. Bader's house. Like, I'm kind of into the mystery, but I'm also really not. Like, I don't know. This is one of those games where, like, if I had to rate it on... Sorry, I'm scratching my ear. Really fucking itches. If I had to rate this on a scale of, like, 1 to 100, it'd probably be, like, somewhat above a 50 for me. Like, somewhere in, like, the 60s. Like, it's alright. Like, can't really say there's anything excellent about it. I'm not really driven into the story.
A true Catholic always strives to keep lowly temptations at bay. Obviously, Carl thought, someone in this house wasn't doing a good job at upholding the Holy Bible's teachings.
What the fuck does what are you talking about? Also, why am I just carrying a hammer now? It's just another melee weapon. Which I still have yet to have needed a weapon. Knock knock, motherfucker.
Carl was no burglar. He didn't need to resort to petty techniques such as window breaking to find his way in. A good detective simply looks for keys where gullible souls hide them.
Okay. Where would a gullible soul hide a key? I hide my keys in the pottery. Fortunate. Doesn't do anything. What about these? Fuck your pots. Fuck them. No? Nothing? Cool. Seems like there must be a key if the game's gonna fucking tell me, like, oh, unfortunate souls hide keys. But also, sure as shit, doesn't seem like there's anywhere where I could find a key nearby. I found a key in here. I don't know what key I found. God, why does my ear itch so much? Also, I know the game doesn't want me to resort to, like, breaking windows open, because it's like, oh, then we'd have to animate it.
What was
Oh, it
even
was
the
the whole
point of locking your door? If everyone hid their key in the same place? Carl was starting to feel like his investigator life lacked challenge. The house smelled like incense, the kind that reminds you of the good Lord, of peace.
Enough food for rough times. Also, I know the game told me like 10 seconds ago that I wasn't a petty
Religion was very
burglar,
influential throughout Quebec many years
but
ago.
I'm still breaking into this
Indeed,
guy's house.
It was surprising that Carl did not come across a single chapel since arriving here.
Like, I am still 100% breaking into this guy's house. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Rummaging through his cabinets, taking everything out of his drawers. Game with the attached wire thing. Still haven't found a wire. Oh, it's an Etch-a-Sketch. Nice. How did they draw the sun? I don't know. I can't fucking see what's on the Etch-a-Sketch. No sound on the line. Phone lines don't work. Okay. Steak. Neat. Still don't know what I need that for.
The family's mother must have spent her days washing the filth off her kids' diapers.
Let's not think too hard about the fact that I was just mashing my face into those diapers that you talked about.
Who knew that giraffes thrived in the North Pole? The craze for toys was stupefying.
Thrive in the... Motherfucker. We're a detective, you're pretty stupid.
Love of religion and ancestors was rooted deep inside the hearts of Canadians of old, to which the Bedards appeared to be closely related.
Okay. Yeah, I have found out nothing in this house except that these people were very religious and I'm definitely breaking and entering. Well, I guess I'm not breaking, I'm just entering.
The Bedards had vacated the premises. Carl gathered they would be of no help.
Jean-Luc never had a knack for mathematics. Try as he might, he'll never realize that he simply cannot be the father of the child I'm bearing. But how can I be sure? I have to keep this a secret. So I'll write it down in my diary and put it at the foot of our bed. Right. So she's like, oh, I had an affair and it was really terrible because I'm a religious person and I think fucking other men is terrible. But if you really thought that, you wouldn't have fucked the other dude. Like, plain and simple. Okay, so like the baby was sick or something, and that's why they left. So they seem to have just gone somewhere else, but also it seems like they have other kids. Seems like it would have been their third kid.
Shame that the family had failed. Carl would have had a few questions for Jean-Luc, a close friend of Hamilton's.
Why? Why? Something, something, something. Daughter was sick. Oh my god. Works of art from a future artist, if she lives. Also, sorry, I did dip for like 5 seconds there to check my phone. Someone sent me several messages on Xbox Live. And they were asking, what game am I playing? What's the game about? And I'm like, I don't know, you could come and fucking watch and I could just tell you. Or you could continue to ignore me and pretend like I don't exist. That's fair, that's fair. You know, that's cool. I don't have any emotions about that. I don't feel poorly about that. Not in the slightest. Having emotions is for pansies in the French. I am neither. Okay, I'm gonna... Fuck it, I'm just gonna go to the next house. I'm gonna go to the next closest house. I'm just gonna keep busting into people's houses until I manage to find some information regarding what the fuck is going on. It is also nice and convenient that everyone left town at like the same time. They all left for different reasons, but they all definitely left. Ah, there's the mailbox. Now I know where to turn. Another loading screen. Seems like each of the houses has like a loading area around it. Oh, and that boy Rick Cactus dropped another YouTube video about Destiny. Oh, my bad. Whoops, didn't mean to hit the house. Sorry, my bad. I just fucking in a loading screen. Everyone's talking about Destiny and all the whole removal of the gun situation. We fled. It was getting too dangerous. More people live in North Manistan. It will be safer there. Jean Roy. Uno antibato.
It was a classic Canadian house, except for the absent horde of kids that would normally be swarming about.
Wait, did I just move a chess piece for some reason? Okay. Cool. Neat. Fire starter. Yeah, I have on Twitter given my opinions on the whole Destiny weapon sunsetting thing a couple times, but I think the whole thing is just generally a mess. To put my thoughts in a more simple context. I think most everyone's feelings about it can be summed up with pretty much that. Fine, my inventory's full. I'll start a fire. Now my inventory's not full. I don't know anyone who could sit and just say like,
too far from here, Carl.
"No, they're doing a great job."
The couple seem to be very good.
Weapon Sensei seems like it's gonna go really well when it comes out. Can't wait. Like people agree with it, but I don't know anyone who's just like, it's also definitely a good thing. Novel page 2. Okay, I don't want to read that. Seems like it's just like a romance novel of some sort, which is why I'm not reading it. Conopoly. You win if you pass go. Sure, I don't...
All manners of clothing were gone, as if the Rois drove out of town with
I feel
their
like Kona
closet in
means
tow.
something, and as someone who's not from Canada and is from fucking Texas and doesn't speak anything but the most garbage form of Spanish and English, I don't know what I'm supposed to like. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. It's like French or something. I don't fucking know. I don't speak French, obviously. Also, now I have 303 rounds. But I don't have a gun that 303 rounds would go in. Unless this fucking revolver I found is spitting out rifle rounds. Which, for some weird reason, I highly doubt. Ah, there it is. I knew there was going to be another page of the novel around here somewhere. I got all 4 pages at least. Well, nothing in that house. Off and away. Okay, is there... Yeah, I've checked pretty much every house along this area. Figured out just about everything I need to know. Now where to? I guess I'll just go to that house up on the left. Past the big turnoff. Where all the other houses are. Oh, there's my voice cracking because my throat's all fricked up. Probably gonna see if I can get a 2-liter with my pizza tonight. Get him to ship me some soda. I need to go grocery shopping, but without my truck, a lot harder. Turns out to be a tad more difficult to go like full-scale grocery shopping when you don't have a vehicle to really like lean on. Also, I don't know if it's like a mechanic or not. It's a thing. But I'm gonna try and refill my truck. Just to be certain. Like, I don't really think it's a mechanic, but I also don't really want to push it. Also, fuck you, milkman. I fucking forgot that wasn't.
The fresh milk indicated a recent visit.
Didn't really mean anything or do anything. Pump on. Man, I wish I could just do this in real life. Walk into a gas station and be like, pump on. I get to go refill my gas. Okay, no, it looks like I can only fill up gas cans now. Looks like my truck just stays full. We're gonna deposit a hammer, and a water bottle, a beer bottle, and some painkiller. All the painkiller, and a log, pliers, and hardware, and duct tape. And some matches. And some cigarettes. And I'm gonna drop off all that ammo. It is kind of an odd noise for removing things from your inventory, isn't it? It's like, poof. Put, 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 put. Put, put. You would think it being like a truck, it might make like a thumping noise, especially for like the logs. Or I would think like whatever, like the sound shaking a box of matches would make. I would expect that to be for matches. Because that's all just poof. I think it's also the same noise for picking things up. I think setting things down and picking them up is the same noise. We'll see when I reach this house and start fucking breaking and entering. If it makes the same noise. Ah, wire. Ugh, this is why loading screens when you're driving a vehicle suck. Okay, I want to check this little shack first. Oh, here we go. Here's a bottle. Nope, the bottle actually makes like bottle noises.
A wintry atmosphere surrounded the house. The soundlessness of the area suggested it was empty.
Why they got so many trash cans? Some things scattered on the floor. Doesn't look so good. Let me pass.
When finding a boot, one wonders what became of the foot.
No, I don't generally see boots and immediately go, foot.
When finding a boot, one wonders what
That's
became
what people
of
with a
the
foot fetish do. What is this? The spirograph.
The spirograph amused Carl. It was a nice modern toy, aside from being repetitive by nature and completely useless. Still,
Oi!
it found its way into
You're
many
completely
Quebecois
useless,
homes.
Carl. Again, with the attached wire, like every home has it, but I still
The
do not
key,
know what it
which
does.
seemed to be meant for a padlock, bore an inscription reading Cloutier et Fils. A company name. Better keep an eye open. Businesses weren't exactly numerous around these parts.
Someone ran out of time packing his luggage. Why is it like some things you click on them
Money in a jar. What a shame.
and the
Carl
game has
would have
dialogue?
loved Cookies.
Other things you like click on and it narrates it. Like, only half the things in the game have narration. I saw something move out there. Probably would be a little bit more spooked.
Pay stub for some undoubtedly harsh lumberjack work. Alexandre Blais felled trees and chopped woods for Cloutier et Fils.
I don't... These words are definitely, like, French. And my ability to read French is about the same as my ability to read fucking E.T. AKA zero. I don't know any aliens. I also don't know any French people. So, you know. I believe the likelihood of a Frenchman existing about as much as I believe the likelihood of Martians. French people don't actually exist. Also, they're technically not French. They're Canadian. I know. I'm pretty sure that's the one thing a Canadian might actually want to murder me for.
Like someone
is calling them French.
Side of the bed.
If there's anything that could actually genuinely piss off a Canadian, it would be calling them French. Because nobody wants to be compared to the French. Not even the French. A bit of reading to pass the time. Alright, let's see what's upstairs. Bit of a sports fan. Nope, children's drawing. Nope, I want that. I have to steal everything in the house. Des monstres. You know, I'm not a fan of the idea of there being a monster out there in the woods, and this game suddenly turning into a horror game out of nowhere. That would,
The sheets were in such a way that indicated a rude awakening, followed by a hurried escape. What had happened here?
What had happened here? That's why we're investigating. Only the tormented mind smoke in bed. Fuck you. Don't judge me like that. Smoke wherever the fuck I want. I don't smoke. Actually. As it turns out, I don't know why I got offended by that. I haven't had a cigarette to my lips in like fucking, what, 3 years? Fear the worst for Alexandre. He's not sleeping. Last night, I heard him mumble in his sleep, "He's coming." Followed by strange moaning noises. I can't imagine what he's dreaming of. So the child thinks there's a monster in the woods and has drawn it. The father... Oi! Hey, hey, hey. No. No, hold up. Where is the whole... No. No. Bad. No, I don't like. I will fuck you up. Hold up, no, no, bring my gun back out. I want my gun. No, bring it out. Oh my god. Fucking... Saw the flapping of the flag and I almost fucking pissed myself. A wolf? What the fuck? Yo, what's up, dude? How did it close the door? What the fuck? The wolf just straight up closed that door behind him. I mean, like, I want to be mad at him for scaring the piss out of me, but he was so respectful about his exit. Like, you know, you had to respect the wolf. He was like, "Oh shit, I'm sorry, my bad. I didn't know anyone was here." And close the door after him. Furniture has been moved several times.
The snowstorm pummeled everything in its path. Carl was not surprised when he heard no tone.
Oh, he's talking about the bone. Oh my god, Jesus, why? Fuck, dude, I could aim better than this. I thought this guy was a veteran. Okay, I'm gonna put away my gun. God, man, like pulling out the wolf and doing the fucking animal in the kitchen jump scare immediately after I just started considering if this game was a horror game is not o fucking K. I was like, oh, I wonder if this game's got some horror elements to it. You know, we got some kind of spooky supernatural things going on here. You know, maybe something's going down, and immediately I start hearing shit downstairs. Not okay. Not okay. Get in my truck. I'm gonna drive away. And if there's any fucking creatures on the road in my way, I'm going to run them over. I swear to God. Oh, you're gonna drive like a little over to the left, and then to the right. Okay, guess I go to the right and I start checking those houses. Like, literally at this point, I'm just fucking, like, digging through everyone's shit to find out what's going on. Personal space is a foreign concept to me. Wait, how do I get up there? Do I turn before I hit the bridge? I didn't think so. Okay, let me put the map down so I can stop driving like I'm fucking half a bottle of whiskey in. Hi, yes. Okay. Okay. Are we good? Are we stable? Are we alright? What the fuck? Okay, I think we're good. So, what just happened was my game crashed. And immediately after it crashed, it told me it was like, hey, you need to either sign in or renew your subscription. And I was like, what? I was like, my Xbox Live lasts till like next year. Like, I have Game Pass Ultimate set up to go for, you know, several years now. So I was really fucking confused. But apparently the game was just like, no, you need to sign in. Renew your subscription. And then I reloaded the game. It opened up. I managed to get like, I think 5 words out. And then it crashed again on me. So no real clue what just happened. It just kind of seems like for a couple minutes there, Xbox Live thought I just didn't have Game Pass for some reason. Weird, but okay. Okay, the general store. Where am I? Oh, you gotta be shitting me. I'm all the way back here. Damn it. Okay. Okay, so I guess I gotta drive back to that house and check it again. Because my game crashed. I probably just lost like at least 10 minutes worth of gameplay. 10 to 15, I'd say. When I upload this to YouTube later, someone can fucking... They really give two shits about how long I lost. Sit down and actually look at the progress bar on YouTube. Oh, God. It's a little frustrating. Well, at least this time I won't be fucking spooked by the dog twice. Yeah, take the bottle.
A wintry atmosphere surrounded the house. The soundlessness of the area suggested it was empty. The snowstorm pummeled everything in its path. Carl was not surprised when he heard no tone.
Loot everything. What's that? So I can open that. That. Painkillers.
Well, looks like someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Ooh, someone was on upside spaghetti and broke the thing. A bit of reading to pass the time. Blah blah blah. Stereoscope. I'm not mad about my game crashing. Not even remotely. Why would I be mad? Why would I be upset? Because I lost a bunch of progress doing menial tasks? Maybe. Maybe. Give me the cigarettes, Jesus. Just want the cigarettes. Alright, and then I think here's the key somewhere over here. Yep, there it is.
Bore an inscription reading Cloutier et Fils. A company name.
Open this, and there's a paycheck here.
Businesses weren't
Pay
exactly
stub.
numerous around these parts. A pay stub
What was
for
that?
some undoubtedly harsh lumberjack work.
Fill up the bottle I had.
Felled trees and chopped woods for Cloutier et Fils.
I could turn this fucking TV off so it stops buzzing. Did not help with my terror last time. This kill drawing. Les Monstres. Which, why would a kid do a thing and just be like, the monster?
A rude awakening, followed by a hurried escape. What had happened here?
Something, smoking. Take Luis's diary. Not the lights for some reason. Crash. Oi, fuck you. Get out here. Oh, there's a note here I missed. Something, Martin. Okay. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Like life is never gonna end. I can't wait to get on the road again. Don't crash on me this time. No, I need to look at the map. Okay. Alright. I think this is where it crashed last time. Let's hope it doesn't crash twice. Okay, we're good. We made it. Alright, that was the doctor's house. I think. No, it was not. That was either nothing or something that's not on my map. Alright, let's go see the old man's house. I think this is it. Yes, it's it. And more loading screens. Just going too fast for this game to keep up. I hear footsteps. Sounds a lot like footsteps. Let's take all this guy's shit. Oh, it's locked. Foiled. Of course, the old man is too clever for me. He's locked his doors. But not this one. Fucking Christ. Holy fucking shit. Dude. Dude, what the fuck? I didn't know there was living people in this game. Christ, dude. Oh my god. Holy fucking. Oh. Oh. I need a moment. Alright, since you're armed, I'm gonna come in armed, alright?
Je m'attendais pas à ce qu'un étrange retentisse par ici. Moi te dire, je prends plus de chance depuis que ça rôde dans ce bout-là. J'ai ma carabine au bout du doigt, et puis bang, 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 si ça s'approche.
Doesn't look like much of a shotgun. That looks a bit more like a rifle, unless you happen to have a magazine-fed bolt-action fucking shotgun. Seems like a pretty rare thing. Also, don't mind me. Did you got something better to do? Yeah. Take out all your shit. That's what I got? That's what I got to do?
C'est encore beau. Tout ce qui est vieilli est bien meilleur. Si tu veux du linge chaud, parce que t'es habillé comme un gars de la ville, je dirais pas non à une bonne bouteille de caribou. Puis tu pigeras ce que tu voudras parmi mes guenilles.
He looks displeased with everything. Trade caribou for coat. Also, if either of us have a reason to be fucking angry, I'm the one that got shot at. Water bottle, beer bottle, empty bottle, log. Thought I had a bottle of caribou somewhere. I'll take the beer bottle out. Can I not? Oh no, I got sherry wine. Okay. I'll have a bottle of caribou. Okay, whatever caribou is, I'll have.
Galon de caribou, puis on devient amis. Sinon, mon petit gars, tu sors avant que je te sorte.
Yeah, it's not beer. Okay.
Vois-tu le livre, là?
Tales and Legends.
C'est le Wendigo. Ouais, le Wendigo.
Tale of the Wendigo.
Le guerrier qui devient un loup pour se
A
venger
warrior
de
who
sa
turns into a
captivité.
wolf out of vengeance when they've been wronged. Is that what you think is out there, old man? You think there's a Wendigo out there?
Hey, la Corriveau, Batters, Ça te passe l'envie de te marier, la corbeau. Elle tuait tous ses maris. Squick, les uns après les autres. Pas de pitié dans le mariage.
Here, buddy. God, dude, I'm gonna have to fucking...
Touche pas à ça, l'enfant. Tu pourrais te faire mal.
I'm gonna have to fucking trade that guy for some beer, because I need new pants, because I fucking pissed myself when he shot at me. God, I looted every fucking house in like the entire game, only to have that guy fucking try and take my fucking head off. Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. Right, so... There's 2 more houses along this road.
There,
Let's,
Carl had fed his mind, but had forgotten the harsh reality that his body also needed nourishment, especially in the dead of winter.
Fuck you, I don't fucking care. Don't need nourishment. Jesus, okay. So, from here on out, be careful when breaking into people's fucking houses. Apparently they might be in them. A shocking turn of events. Who would have known? Who could have known? Oh, there's more wolf tracks here. Off to my left. I'd look at them and show you, but I hit another loading screen. Yep, there they are in the snow. Oh, more of that ice, too. Should I follow it, or should I... I'm gonna follow it. Actually. Caribou tracks leading off that direction. With the loading screens, come on, I'm trying to walk back and forth here. If I'm like walking back and forth across the loading zone, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna go back to my truck and leave. Ah, here we are. More ice. Oh yeah, they're going off to my left this way. Cave. The icy cap. Fucking Christ. Jesus fucking. Oh, I'm gonna curl up in a corner and die. I don't like this. This isn't a spoopy game. Ain't no spoop. Fucking Christ, man.
The cold seemed to be more brutal here than anywhere else. It seeped into bones and into every breath to get to the heart until it stopped. Carl needed to be dressed in warm clothes to survive.
Fuck, dude, I might die anyways, because that took like all of my health, my like warmth away. Might not get back to my truck.
Cold turned into pain. Carl needed to find someplace warm.
Here, truck, come back. Come here. Whew, fuck. Man. Whew, Jesus. Okay, but I would be definitely tempted to put money on it that I potentially found the Wendigo just now.
The place looked more like a pigsty than a house. A heavy stench
Anybody
of
home?
curdled milk, cheap alcohol,
Don't shoot
and
me.
boiled cauliflower filled the air. Jean Blouin. Seems like that pig had a name after all.
Please no shoot. Just using your fire for a second.
Rock music invaded the minds of men even in the remotest of places. The man didn't own a turntable though, so there's that going for him.
Region's
Back then,
note.
in Africa
Quebec
and
liberation
elsewhere,
will happen by
people
force or
were
not
ready
at
to
all. We
take up
will.
arms to stand against the yoke of English imperialism. In Montreal, mailboxes were blown up.
Hey, as an
abductions
American,
were carried
I
out,
can support that.
and violent manifestos were distributed to media outlets.
Why wash dishes
But
when
around
clean ones
here,
are within
in the
reach?
great northernmost, all a man could do is curse out loud against the faraway evil.
'Cause I need specific
and pray
dishes
for
for
the
specific
revolution to
recipes. Fuck you.
arise. That
A gun
man,
rack.
by any reckoning,
A gun
was
rack.
From that very
Yes,
start.
it is a gun rack.
You had to be out of your mind to cook up white whiskey at home. The all-surrounding stench of alcohol alone was probably enough to gas a man to death.
Drawers are overrated.
Carl now knew how to quench the drunkard's thirst.
White whiskey. Too much isn't a valid quantifier for that. Cherry wine for added mellowness. Did I get caribou? Yeah, I did, okay. So I can get clothes to, go into that cavern.
With a homemade shooting range such as this, it wasn't hard to imagine a stray bullet ending its course inside the flesh of an unsuspecting passerby. Granted, Carl thought, there wasn't much in the way of passersby around here.
Oh, wait, hold up. I need to check his truck. And then I think I'm going to check the last house on this area. And I'll go talk to the old man and get the clothes. And I might go into the frozen cave. It kind of seems like it might be a little bit of that good old suicide doing that. I'm not quite so sure I want to do that. At least I think there's only one more house along this area. Yeah, just one more at the end.
Carl felt that it was mission accomplished, with the wicked nectar in his hands.
The wicked nectar. Fuck you, it's just booze. Not like it's some world-ending thing. It's fucking booze, dude. Apparently there might be a Wendigo fucking running around fucking shit up, so, you know. I'm a little more focused on the Wendigo than the treacherous... Is that it? I don't know if that seems important. The fucking issues and vices of alcohol. I'd rather deal with the fact that there's a Wendigo running around murdering people. That seems like one or two steps above whiskey. Or fucking cheap pooch. Oh. Ah, here we are. Is there a way in? I don't know. I'll just park here for now. Oh yeah, there is. Oh, or not? Can I need pinchers to break the lock. Hey, can I interact with this sign?
And
There
especially
we go.
around here, people are so possessive with their land, as a dog is with hydrants.
Better for everything. Are dogs obsessed with hydrants? Like, yeah, dogs like to pee on them. They like to pee on a lot of things. Pincher. There we go. Like, dogs seem to pee on a lot of things. It seems like humans are more obsessed with the idea of dogs being obsessed with hydrants than dogs are with hydrants. Like, the idea of dogs loving hydrants is more amusing to people than dogs, or like hydrants are to dogs. Timothy's garage. There's no engine in this car.
A motorless car. The mechanic sure
What
had
good
an
was a
odd way to
motorless
go
car?
about repairing things.
One snowmobile ski. Just the one. Well, I need to go put some shit in my truck. I think I need to just put some logs in my truck. That'll do. Oh yeah, that'll do plenty. Oh, and the logs actually appear in my truck. Nice. Too bad that's the only thing that appears in my truck. Looks like there might be ice over there. And also, yes, I have started just wandering around with my gun. Because the game seems to want me to, like, shoot things at some point. Ooh, okay.
Another worrisome victim of this ice.
Yep.
This one seemingly petrified in action.
Another dead boy.
The poor man,
Another
before being
really,
frozen solid, seemed to have
really
to
annoying
defend
buzzing
the
sound.
entrance to his cabin. But from what?
You're gonna make something. Something bangs on the doors. Engine falls over, sets fire. A lot of glass breaking. Magic door shit. Okay. And despite the fire, he froze. What the fuck? He threw something up and into a bucket hanging from the ceiling? Okay, but also, why does he have buckets hanging from the ceiling?
Something very important
Also,
must have been in there for the man to take such
ow.
time and effort to hide it. But Carl didn't know how to reach it.
Too many orange juice bottles. Too much juice. Man's got a lot of juice. Okay, so it's hidden up in there. Did I just shoot it down? I feel like shooting it down is not the answer, but I want to try it. Not what I meant to do. The fuck? Okay. Chest full of something or another? And only that? Something isn't right when your bed is in your garage. I think that's totally right. Okay, I can't even use my gun in here. The game just won't let me.
The week of October 5th.
Package note.
That was this week. The plug should have been here by now.
Expecting a nice spark plug around the week of October 5th. Okay.
The machine
Repair
appeared
spaceship.
to be missing something critical. Something necessary for it to take off. The shape of this machine, almost straight out of Star Trek. was out of the ordinary to say
Homemade
the
flying
least.
saucer. Life never ceases
It
to
felt like
amaze me.
this thing could fly up into space at any moment.
One headlight acquired. Okay. Sure, that seems important. I'll take it. Why not? Game says I should take it. I'll take it.
The very first steps of man on the moon were made more than a year ago. The event had surely captivated the mechanic's mind for him to still keep this around.
Oh, okay. So that dates this. I forget when the moon landing was, but this would be a
The
year
shape
after that.
of this machine, almost straight out of Star Trek, was out of the ordinary to say the least. It felt like this thing could fly up into space at any moment.
Does it feel like it could fly into space at any moment? Doesn't to me. Just kind of looks like a broken ass fucking fake spaceship.
Carl had a hunch that there had got to be a plan somewhere that could help him put this thing back together.
Okay, why would I need to put back together the snowmobile? I have an increasing list of questions and a decreasing list of answers. Okay, so there's a gas thing here, so clearly I must be able to get gas cans here and use them for something. Okay,
It
second
was so
snowmobile
cold.
ski.
Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Yeah, whatever. Nobody cares. Mowing the lawn is unnecessary at this time. Great. One bench. Okay. Don't know why I acquired a bench, but sure. It's mine now. Also, what's that music?
The milk was sorted by color, from the whitest to the greenest, or in other words, from the freshest to the sourest.
Why would you
Perhaps
keep the sour
someone
milk?
was expecting an important call. In any case, that person's in.
Hamilton, I won't be your dog anymore.
Carl already noticed that telephone services weren't provided in this area.
Guy's got a lot of phones and shit. And junk. Police letter. Following up on your
Roswell.
claim.
At
Police
the
cannot
meatpack,
support your claim alleging
same
the sudden
story.
appearance of a man who came from outer
Large
space on your
deserts
village's
conducive to
territory.
extravagant follies.
Sure. I need logs and start a fire.
Weird
I'll
stuff.
do that here in a second.
Kind of a crossing between a colander and a hairdryer. What was it for? To play telepath? To protect against nuclear waves?
Patched everything up with the tracks. Ski, don't drink at work, don't drink at work, don't drink at work. I'll misplace a bunch for the machine. Okay, I guess that's the plans for the ski thing. I can get that done. Or purposes, I guess? I beats me. Okay, let me go grab fucking logs. Okay. There must be a radio somewhere that I just can't seem to find.
Carl deducted this was a map of the area. Were those pins
Oh,
pointing
did you
to
deduct
places of
that?
interest?
Did you deduct that? Did you deduce it? Pins were pointing to areas of interest. So there's like behind the shop at the base of the thing. Oh, okay. There we go. It's marked on my map now. Ice cave. Cave. Secret project. There's a shack out there, apparently. That seems to be news to me. I might have just about everything to... Apparently Lamathea is a rock collector. Okay. He's also dead. He was a rock collector. Okay, nothing in that bag. I want to know what that 303 ammo goes to. That's been a question for me for a while.
The man has a passion
look at
for
this,
intergalactic things. Back then,
Oh, he's taking
people
pictures
were
of
obviously
spaceships.
scared of the Russian atomic bomb, but an invasion by extraterrestrials was a legit fear as well. Seems like the mechanic had made his choice.
Place bench. Done. Place light and handlebars. Place skis. Okay, so I need the handlebars somewhere. Yeah, that music is gonna drive me mad, I swear. Place track. Okay. Still need the handlebars though. Oh, is that them up there? No, those are bear traps. The handlebars be then? I don't think I've seen anything resembling handlebars. Yeah, no. Abe. Nope, that's not it. Nope. No idea where these handlebars might be. On the trunk of this random car. Not under the hood. Back of this truck? No. Repair spaceship, duct tape, question mark, pliers. Is anything like handlebars in here? But I think if I go and pull out a bunch of random shit from my truck, I think I can fix that spaceship. Because if it's duct tape, it's just like stuff I
Carl
can find
hadn't
lying
lived up
around.
his good finder reputation. He still hadn't found any of the wealth contained in Lamotte's lands.
Okay, so is the game telling me, hey, go back and look for stuff? I think if I pull out hardware, I can fix it. I think that's what I need. Yeah, like I really think the game's just being like, hey, there's something to find there. You gotta go back. You gotta go find those handlebars. You can fix the ski. Why would you want to fix the ski? I don't know, but you gotta do it. Yeah. Spaceship's fixed.
It was an indisputable fact that machines like this entailed a level of intellectual finesse that Carl was lacking.
Okay, that didn't do anything. Homemade flying saucer. Life never ceases to amaze me. Yeah, it just rattled and then exploded. Okay. I thought it was part of the puzzle to get the thing off the roof. Or from out of that bucket. Apparently I was wrong. Not that. Something else. I don't know what it is and it's starting to drive me nuts. Still no sound of the handlebars. They weren't used in the spaceship, were they? Doesn't seem like that. Might they be anywhere on these shelves? Ooh, those look like handlebars. Oh, handlebars acquired.
A bit of gas. A new spark plug and a key, and this thing would run perfectly. All he needed to do now was to find all that.
Spark plug, key, gas. That I've seen none of those things does not fill me with confidence. Does not at all give me confidence.
Carl wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
I must need the snowmobile to be able to go back there to get to that secret project. I think that's the answer. Okay. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back to the old man. I'm gonna give him his liquor. I might take a look in that cave. See what I can find. And then, I might get off to go order some pizza. And then go eat my pizza. You know what? Actually, hold up. Back up. More. 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 And more. Some more. More. There. This seems important. Parts. Parts. Log. I take the shovel. Shovel seems like something that would be important. Okay. Seems like all of it. Oh, his inventory's full. Not for long. Beer, water, bottle, hardware. Packs of cigarettes. Painkillers. Why not? There. And my inventory is not empty. Oh, and I can take the pliers now. The pinchers. Apparently you just need to not have one in your inventory. So you really only need one of those over like the course of your playthrough, I guess. Because it doesn't consume them, it doesn't seem. When you use them. Pretty sure I've used that last pair twice now. Alright, past that guy's house. Whoop. Hold up. Slam on the brakes. Oh no, that's not the guy's house. That leads to the cave. Which, depending on how things go, maybe I come back and explore that. Maybe I stream this again. Maybe I go and explore that. Who knows? I don't know. Not me. Probably depends on how depressed I get. I don't know. Not like I wasn't already crashing anyways, at least. At least this time it didn't cause me to crash, it just left me in a crashed state. Alright, old man. It's time to give me your shit. Get my caribou if you're back. Yeah, I did.
Quand on cherche, on trouve. Parce que je t'aime bien, à cette heure, je vais te dire quelque chose. Tu fais bien de prendre ma pénis. Parce que par là-bas, tu vas rencontrer...
You should take my coat, because out there you'll feel the real cold. Ho 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 ho. Yeah, no shit, dude. It's cold out there. Just give me the fucking coat. Thank you. Coat acquired. Oh, okay, I could just keep reading that, I guess. Alright, buddy. You know what? That wasn't much. Let's explore the cave. Let's do it. Let's fucking go for it. I'll make that my stream ending highlight.
The old man's cabin had been very generous to Carl. He couldn't have asked for more.
Could have asked for more. You know? There's a couple things I could have asked for. Maybe a nice little little blower from the old man. Let him give me a little blow. You know, just a little blow. Not a lot, just a little. Alright, here it is. Alright, let's do this. Alright, wolves, I'm coming for your creepy cave.
Luckily,
do this.
he had the coat to protect him from the
Let's
biting
do
cold.
this. Yeah, that's why I got the coat. Okay, I need a flashlight. Gun can wait. What's that I hear? Matches, fire starter, hardware, hammer. This is just water. Okay. Honestly, my heart is fucking like pounding its way out of his chest. This is mildly terrifying. Actually, mildly is an understatement. Oh. Hey. Oh. Let's not. Okay? Let's not. You know, and say we did. How about that? Huh? Buddy? Pal? Friend? Hombre? Yeah? You wanna not growl at me? I will shoot. I will consider pew-pewing in your general direction. Jesus, why would you just wander into a cave like this? Why am I like this? Why did I think this was a good idea? Well, they're just like, oh yeah, wander into the cave.
Another
That's a
instance
good idea.
of this magic ice. What was this one doing? Lying on the ground, so afraid. The plot thickened like water into ice. He had been running in fear from something creeping towards him, against which he couldn't do anything, only to end up like this, petrified and cold.
Okay. I'm running from here. More running, more running, more running. And I kind of wished I hadn't fucking activated this thing, because now I'm going all the way back where I came from. Okay, you shot at whatever it was. You tried. Oh, what is this? Oh. Regions log. Ah!
It seemed
Bright
as
lights
though
and loud
Regin
noises.
had been ready to take up arms and slay people like Hamilton. Could he have committed murder?
Told me the mine administrators were
Who
having a
could have
song
gotten
that the
killed
mines
in
were
front
before
of
the
his
war.
very eyes?
Or neither collapsed nor inaccessible. Well, as usual, the old man was right. Damn English people keep lying to us every damn day because we're just slaves, blah blah blah. Region's full of resources. Semi-automatic weapons, dynamite. Gills really has no balls. Limthy has given up 2. Oof. Pierre was eaten by wolves, apparently. And this guy was going to be a freedom fighter, apparently. Nice. Okay, I can take his dynamite. Yes. Yes. This is what I'm talking about. Why sleep at home when you can sleep in a cave? Ho 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 ho. Ho ho ho. Now I have a big boy gun. Can't fucking see shit though. Oh, this part of the cave collapsed. How'd I get through it then? Oh, and this leads back down. Okay. Oh, back down to the fire. Nice. I get nice and cozy. Okay. I want to go back there and see if there's anything to loot.
Carl suddenly felt observed. He was worried about a presence.
Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't want to do that. Okay. Gun. Bang. Take that, random animal. That'll teach you to exist around me. Okay, there does not seem to be anything back here. Ooh, you can actually see this guy's face. Gross. Alright, I don't think there's anything else really left in here for me. Picture that ice. Okay, I got more bullets for this thing. It's on my way out. To make sure I'm safe. Make sure I'm good. Make sure these fucking snow wolves popping out of the snow. Fucking Vietnamese guerrilla fighters. They don't fuck with me. Also question. Is there a way for me to just like save the game? Okay, yes. I think I gotta get out of the cave first.
Ice seemed to take over this place like mold. That wall wasn't there earlier. How was he going to get out of here?
Well that's bad. Wait, actually, I think I know how to get out of here. Choo! Oh. That
The ice, oddly, did not
Didn't
budge
work.
despite the powerful fiery blast. Something was definitely rotten in this place.
fuck. Okay, what about down here? Those my footsteps? Is that the ice? Yeah, it seems to be the case. Okay. So I guess I gotta go back deeper into the cave? Stumbled on one hell of a something or another with this. Now I'm kind of dragged into it. Took a hot second to see if I could find if I had a reload button, and I didn't seem to. What is that? Seems to be like a bracing wall or something. Double checking this to make sure there's nothing up here that I might need or want. God, it's so dark. But I want to keep my pistol out. The old Doom 3 dilemma. Do I want my gun or do I want my flashlight? Always. Oh, I really gotta go far away from that one. Hopefully it doesn't destroy that guy's body. Seems like that might be a little rude. Oh no, this is not okay.
No stone can withstand the force of dynamite.
Oh shit, okay, I'm out. Oh couple smoldering pieces of something or another, but I'm out. Okay. Back to my truck. Then I'm gonna save. Once I hit my truck again. The game has shifted to night. It seems like I might have entered a different type of game here. Oh, headlights. Yes. Oh, praise the Lord. Oh, yes. Back in my truck. And not dead. This is good. I came out of that with what? A rifle and a little bit more knowledge? Not bad for my efforts. I don't seem to be able to save in my truck, so I'm gonna go back to that old man's house. That seems to be a relatively safe spot with him guarding the door with his rifle. Now that everything's kind of turned to night, I don't feel like anything's safe. I doubt any of this is a positive. Hi Tracer, why do you come back to visit when the spooky parts are here? You've been gone for several hours now. As soon as things get spooky and nighttime falls, here comes the black cat to fucking be an asshole. Huh? Is there a purpose for that? Oh, I was gonna... Oh, that's the wrong button. I don't know why I'm pressing that. Gonna turn on the radio. Need something to cheer me up while I drive around in the pitch black fucking darkness. Hey, buddy. Glad you're still watching out for everything. I appreciate your diligent service. Everything that entails. Oh, he's got another book here.
Moi la belle rose la tulipe, qui se donne au yab sur le mercredi des cendres. C'est-tu pas effrayant, cette histoire-là?
Sure, absolutely terrible, buddy. I believe in you. But yeah, I don't know.
Ça te passe l'envie de te marier, la Corriveau. Elle tuait tous ses
Oh.
maris, squick, les uns après les autres. Pas de pitié
But yeah,
dans
now
le
that the
mariage.
game has kind of like... It's hit that turning point. Where I think it got a little bit more dramatic now. A little bit more dangerous, a little bit more dramatic. It's kind of a shame that it came 3 fucking hours into the game. But I might continue it. I might not. Depends on what feedback I get. Who knows? But it means I'll catch you guys later because I'm gonna go get me a motherfucking pizza. Right, Tracer? Hell yeah. You want some pizza? I'll give you a slice.